These right here are the Heavies H1H, a Kickstarter funded headphones specifically engineered for metal music. And of course, yeah, what else? These headphones come in with 8 different position drivers, all designed by Axel Grell, the guy who made all of your favorite Sennheiser headphones. Well, the original release date should have been in August of 2022, but I guess a year later isn't that great of a deal, right? So let's see if this is a great headphone for lovers of all kinds of metal music, or if this should have been in Kickstarter hell for an even longer time to iron out all the other flaws. Packaging wise, these come in at a very sleek, very reduced black box that has all the necessary accessories you need for using the Heavies H1H. A USB-C cable for charging, a pretty big user guide for the headphones, which you should actually read, as well as a personal thank you letter by Axel Grell and an original backer certificate. And of course, the H1H themselves. Taking them out of the box, man, these are actually giving some weight to their name. They are heavier than I expected, and they look better as well. Thick, bold and gigantic cups with a large soft padded ear cup. Design wise, I like them. They aren't sleek, they aren't rounded to perfection, they're bold. They got edges and it's plastered all over with the logo. I like the edged in version of the headband logo, but the Pommes Gabel in Hell volume logo as well as the Heavies logo and the cup in grey, well, they could have been either a glossy black or even a matte black color instead. All black everything in that case. And even though since they are made for metal, I had to try using them while headbanging to some tunes. Yeah, they aren't great for headbanging, but I had not expected anything else. Design wise, these are fully plastic headphones, all made black everything with a metal headband thrown in for stability. And the sticky bit that looks a bit like it does not belong there actually. But this is actually a great idea that Heavies implemented. You can take them off of both sides and add other cups onto it to customize your headphones to your liking even more. For example, showing off your favorite band while listening to their music. Yeah, it's a small gimmick that I actually like. I do remember that they also had different designs for the outer shell on their Kickstarter page a long time ago, with very creative plastic molds like needles and stuff. But nowadays, well, this right here is the only thing I could find, and it was also a bit separated into the back of the website. Let's get into the features of the Heavy H1H and see what the fuss is all about. Let's start with the cushioning themselves. They are very comfortable to wear, but they are not completely closed. So people around you can actually hear what you are listening to. So blockage wise, these aren't that great, which also comes down to the quality of their active noise cancellation, which is here called Help Blocker. I haven't mentioned this yet, but these headphones are talking to you in a very, well, deep metal voice while you're using them. And the first time on, I really had to giggle about it. It's, well, metal as fuck.
Hell blocker activated.
Now the ANC isn't that great. Well, it's fine, but it's nothing special. It blocks a lot of frequencies in the lower tones, such as car rumbles, but due to the headphones not being fully closed on your head, a lot of mid and higher noises are coming through. Here's the ANC from the Heavies in comparison with the Sony WH-1000xm5s.
Hell blocker activated. Hell blocker terminated.
So clearly the XM5 have a much better ANC. So if all you are looking for in your headphones is actually ANC, then yeah, sure, let's go to the XM5s. But the Heavies actually aren't about ANC. They are primarily designed to make music sound amazing. And this is backed up by 50 hours of battery runtime with activated ANC, which comes down to, in a real life test, about 45 hours in total. So enough battery runtime to listen to most of your favorite songs and then some more. Speaking of listening, let's get into what makes these headphones so special. The 8 dynamic drivers built into the ear cups, 4 on each side. You'll get 4 high-frequency tweeters that are placed in front of your ears, so 2 right here. And 4 mid and lower range speakers placed diagonal to your ears, right here. In short, it's 4 drivers on the heaviest against 1 driver in regular headphones. What do you expect will actually happen? Less distortion, more frequency delivered straight into your ear that are more clear, more accurate, and in total more powerful. And to compensate all of that, Heavy's also integrated a built-in, I guess it's proprietary SPL dosimeter technology, which constantly measures the built-in pressure inside of the headphones, so you can actually crank up the volume to super high without damaging your ears because it's constantly regulating it. This is really impressive stuff, and all of this tech combined gives you a very special, never heard before volume of sound. It's almost overwhelming to say, at least in the beginning. Rich bass, full treble, clear mids, powerful guitars if you want them. It's just everything you want from a headphone designed for metal music. And of course, I also tested it with other genres, and of course, with more built-in drivers, they sound great. Especially electronic music is blasting, as well as voices sound so much better than any other headphone I had in the last 2 years. But let's hear it for yourself. Here's a test with the same music recorded directly into a binaural microphone against, yeah, you guessed it right, the Sony XM5s. And now finally let's also touch our way through the navigation of these okay, there's no touch functionality at all. It's all buttons, switches and knobs. And there's also no integrated variant detection, so every time you take them off, they are still active and playing your music until you either cut them off via Bluetooth or simply switch them off. Button-wise, we got a Bluetooth on-off and pair button, as well as a regular USB-C connection, which also lets you listen to music over USB-C as well, if you actually prefer that. On the other side, it gets a bit more complicated. So we do have a small forward and backward button that are separated by a big volume dial that lets you easily go from quiet to super loud in very small rotations. Finding these without seeing them is clanky and rather, well, complicated, so you need a couple of weeks to get used to the rather awkward positioning. And then we got another triple switch which features off, on and ANC. Off, on, ANC. You might see the problem here. Since switching between, well, ANC and no ANC, so on and ANC, the switch needs to be moved. It's easy, well, to actually go too far and turn your headphones here off. This happened to me more than once, and in my opinion this is a really weird decision by Heavies. And another one is the inclusion of a 2.5mm audio plug on the headphones instead of a 3.5mm one. The thing is, this plug accepts TRS inputs, so you need a 2.5 to 3.5mm TRS cable. And in my box, there was no integrated cable, so maybe I just didn't get one with the Kickstarter. I don't know. So I guess it's integrated normally, but there wasn't one. Whatever it is, a regular 3.5mm headphone jack would have been preferred in my opinion. So after all of that, it's actually time to draw a conclusion. Do I like these headphones? Oh yeah, they are good headphones, especially for the price tag of $149 that I got it from Kickstarter. Right now, as far as I can see, these go for $279 regular with a $40 coupon. So $239 for these headphones. Yeah, I think this is still quite okay in my opinion. These aren't the best when it comes to ANC. These aren't the sleekest or the lightest when it comes to design. And these aren't the easiest and most user-friendly when it comes to usability. But these are, without a shred of doubt, the best damn headphones in its price category when it comes to giving you the sound quality you expect from headphones designed for metal. They blow every other headphone, especially in the same price category, out of the water, I guess. And I think they actually drench them in alcohol and then throw a lit matchstick onto it to burn it to the ground as well. Sound-wise, as the title already says, these are metal as fuck. Also, I love using them with electronic music as well as watching movies on them. Gives you a whole other quality of enjoying the effects and sounds due to the 8 drivers. Also, everything is more pronounced and spaced around you somehow. Now if the next iteration gets better ANC and maybe does not take an additional 2 years to be built with minimal communication to its backers, then this could become a contender for the best headphones that I have actually listened to. As always, my name is Leech and I'm off writing the next script. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. There are plenty more of this type of content, a lot of headphones reviewed in the last 2 months, more than I actually wanted to do. But there are so many great headphones coming out. Many other things, of course, available for you to watch. Have a great day. See you around and goodbye.